These energies that are coming through at the moment are also impacting a lot of children. These energies are very, very strong. And as they come through, they are causing a lot of discomfort. Children are feeling these energies, and it is causing a lot of discomfort in their energetic field and in their body. The intensity of these energies on little ones can be quite overwhelming. So a lot of children are feeling this energetically through their nervous system, through their head centers. Their ability to feel grounded or to be grounded, to think clearly, is being affected. The energies are quite overwhelming for them. A lot of children are experiencing a large amounts of diverse energies coming through in their sleep state, impacting their dream life. A lot of these energies that they are feeling in their sleep state are astral energies. There's a lot of astral energies moving around on the planet, moving around us quite a bit. So these energies are moving through our dream state. So for little ones, they can be feeling the brunt of this because their frequencies are quite different to ours. A lot of these children that are born, especially from 2010 to now, have a different energy field, where their energy field is more sensitive, is more open. In a way, aspects of their energy field is more expansive. So they're here now on the earth, and this space and place is quite dense, quite heavy. So a lot of times these children are having to work through a range of quite strong, dense, heavy consciousness. And so what occurs is that sometimes they feel very constricted, restricted. So a lot of frustration comes up for them. So some children go into a reactive space because what they're feeling is feeling this constriction and restriction, plus being impacted by astral energies flying around from what's happening on the planet, what's happening around them in their environment, at school, at home, or just on the energy lines. These little ones are very much feeling some of the subtle, sharp energies that is being dislodged around them. So again, it can be very overwhelming, and so it's quite natural for them to try and expel these energies. Their head centers, their thinking, their thoughts can feel very scrambled, can feel off balance. Even their physical body could be off balance, more accidents, bumping into things, those kind of symptoms happening because it's like they're walking, and this is energetically, walking at a tilt, okay, in their environment. It is important to create a environment, to create that calmness, to keep the space that they're in clear and cleansed, clearing and cleansing their environment, energetically clearing and cleansing their environment. These energies that are coming through can be energetically painful for children. Their senses are heightened at the moment. Some of them are experiencing a sensory overload because there's so much coming in from the external with all that's happening around us and on the planet, that they're feeling those energies. They're feeling what's happening on the planet. So this is causing a lot of reactions in different ways because they're trying to cope with this overwhelm. And like I said, it's impacting their senses. Grounding, connecting to nature, creating a space of calm, soothing frequency does help. Know that children are also going through their transmutation. They're having to energetically navigate through these energies, the energies of the old consciousness that's leaving, that's on its way out. And this old consciousness has got nothing to do with them. They're also having to move through their own clearing, their own souls clearing from other timelines. There's a lot going on for all of us. So it's no surprise that children are feeling and are impacted by the multitude of energies that's coming through on the planet, that's coming through but also leaving. Keeping the environment cleansed and bringing in a lot of light creates a space for them and yourself, but for them in particular, creates this space, this beautiful vessel where they can land, where they can move into a energetic, meditative vibration. So you can cleanse your space by bringing in meditative music that has certain frequencies, certain vibrations to cleanse your environment, bringing in a lot of light, keeping the space clear, because these little ones are feeling also a lot in their physical body. So unusual feelings, feelings of not feeling right. And because they don't understand why this is occurring, and even some of the children are very, very small, babies, so they're not able to express what's going on. So they might express it in emotional ways of this discomfort, this intensity of energies that is hitting their energy fields. So creating this beautiful space by bringing in music, even music that has the sounds of nature, beautiful smells of essential oils that is calming, creating a calming environment. It really helps them to regather and come back to center energetically at this time. It also creates a protection shield around them. One of the things I used to do when my daughter was quite young, and she is very sensitive, and when she was little, very, very, very sensitive to a lot of stuff that was going on around her. was I used to cloak her. So what cloaking is I would visualize and just run my hand over her energy field, like I was putting on a cloak, putting a cloak or a cape over her. So over her body, in her energy field, around her head, from the top of her head down to her feet. And what I would do is visualize different colors for these cloaks. So the colors that are really good at this time to energetically cloak children in are indigo, violet, rose magenta, and a soft yellow. What you can also do is co-create this experience with your child by getting them to pick the color that they feel they would like to be cloaked in. So those colors are really, really powerful. Other colors your child might pick, green or blue. So it's about co-creating with them and letting them let them pick their cloak. I would suggest probably not red, because that's an activator. And so what we're wanting to do is it's a cloak to bring in support, protection, and shield them from all these energies flying around, and especially when they're asleep. So you can do this and then teach them to do it themselves before they go to sleep. Or if they're really small, you can do this while they're asleep, or also when you feel it or they feel it before they go to school or different places. I found that cloaking really helped my daughter, and it was also an exercise to strengthen her energy field. Nature is a powerful remedy for all of us at this time. If you're in a city area, finding a park or going near a body of water, it's really important to connect with the natural elements. Like I said, it's a remedy. And what it does is, being around nature, we absorb the energy of the moment of presence. And so children are needing to have this. Because of the scrambling of energies around us, around them, it throws them off kilter. It throws them off center, creating these feelings of not being anywhere. So what it does then, it triggers and activates stresses and anxiety, not feeling great in their tummy. Because, like I said originally, they have a strong connection to the earth and the stars. And both of these realms are in massive movement. They're also picking up on the collective consciousness in its confusion, in its many, many realities, opinions, sorting out the whole gamut. So they're picking up on the vibrations of this. Some children are also feeling the subtle emanations that are coming through of the dismantling. And that subtle emanation of this dismantling has in it the records of the history of this planet all being played out, all being brought to the forefront in the moment, because that's this resonance of this undoing. So children are feeling this. And so it is only normal to try and get some relief, try to get some grounding, trying to get some sense, that sense of safety, that sense of calmness. So some children have been reactive because they're feeling, again, overwhelmed, frustrated, and energetically strongly impacted, and it can be, like I said, painful at this time.